Hey, welcome back to Walden's World. This video's from years back. I used to work at Journey's shoe store, and one time, I think this is like, I don't know, but we didn't have any business, and there was a skateboard shop next door, Antics, and I seen this little contraption they had, Indo board, so I had to give it a try. I took some gymnastics and other stuff as a kid, and been pretty athletic, although I've always been skinny, so had good balance, and I learned it pretty quick, so I got on there, and all these guys worked for me, so I kind of baited them into trying this out, and well, you can see what happened. There's old Stubby there, the guy with one arm. We actually one time hooked up a throttle on the other side of a Honda 50. He had never rode a motorcycle, so that was pretty cool. He got to ride his first motorcycle. He had to push instead of pull back. Daryl Cooper there, he worked for me. I guess he played baseball over in Oklahoma as a youth. Seemed to be pretty good, but I bet he had problems running because he didn't seem to have very good balance. And he went home pretty sore. He had some bruises the next day too. And the other guy's name was Sammy Hinojosa, something like that. Could never say his name right. He's a cool dude. Worked for me a little while. He's from Oklahoma. And we always like to have a little bit of fun. We might have been breaking a store policy or two here, I'm sure. But nobody's claiming workman's comp, so it's all good. And this is back a long time ago. Anyway, we'll watch a little bit of this. Sometimes I actually think Daryl was trying to get hurt. I didn't know. He knew the camera was going, so never did understand that kid. Yep, that hurt. And then, I mean, Stubby's over there. You know, the thing about Stubby is we went bowling one time. That dude can bowl. I mean, a one-armed guy, he kicked all of our asses. I couldn't believe it. That was just crazy. But, yeah, good thing this guy isn't trying to walk a tightrope or anything. We had a lot of fun there. I worked at that place for 7 years. I ended up hiring somebody that was stealing from me, and the new boss I got apparently liked the little girl because they fired me for going to the food court and eating. I was technically off the company's property, which was fine. I got all my retirement pay and everything, and not retirement, but I matured to get all my money from that place, whatever you call it. We actually, me and my son, one day we rode mini bikes to work. We had to park them in the back room. It was on a Sunday. I think we rode them like 5 miles, rode some pit bikes all the way to work. It was pretty fun. Daryl was definitely a glutton for punishment. I'm afraid if somebody would have jumped off the cliff, and he might have went with them. I will say this, after about a day or so, he got to where he wasn't falling off like every minute. He does do some sweet hill clickers in the air too, so you got to be able to appreciate that. We'll just assume that that wasn't his lucky hat. I remember in Over the Top when Sylvester, oh God, that one hurt. Brandon said he's out. Bit his tongue too. It was bleeding. You remember in Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone, he had turned his cap backwards, and that made him better. I'm just guessing that didn't work out for Daryl. I mean, he did look pretty stiff. This is actually... Hey guys, here's a little bit of us in Antics. Y'all remember the Antics ride shop Blair used to run, and Wendy, his sister, and Danny owned it. They used to own it. There's Wendy right there commenting. I miss those days. I bet you do. You got to play all the time. Now look at you. You got to have a regular job. But anyway, had a lot of fun. They had a unicycle one time too. I borrowed for a while. Had a blast on it. There's old Daryl about to eat it again. That boy about ended up having to go to the emergency room. I mean, if you just watch him, I honestly don't know if this boy could actually chew gum and walk at the same time. But y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Never know what video I'll be doing next. But anyway, enjoy the rest of this video.